This is your weekly's, oh Jesus, I can't see. This is UView's weekly entertainment wrap-up, and I'm your host, Shay Tricello. The biggest night in Hollywood happened this past Sunday as Tinseltown celebrated the 90th Annual Academy Awards, and I've got the 411 on a few of the night's most memorable moments. Oscars were awarded for A Surreal Love Story, the portrayal of a violent cop, and even to basketball star Kobe Bryant, who took home a statuette for Dear Basketball in the Best Animated Short category. The Shape of Water scored the Oscar for Best Film. Gary Oldman took home the Best Actor Oscar for The Darkest Hour, and Pittsburgh native Frances McDormand scored the Best Actress Oscar for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And sure, the show focused on the usual glamour and glitz, but many presenters and awardees took the time to recognize the Me Too movement and the Time's Up movement, urging inclusion, diversity, and putting an end to sexual harassment in the film industry. Best Actress winner McDormand even took the time during her acceptance speech to urge all the other female nominees to stand up and remind the audience that every woman standing has stories to tell and projects in need of financing. McDormand also suggested an inclusion rider, which means A-list actors have the ability to stipulate in their contracts that diversity be reflected both on screen and in behind-the-scenes positions. But producers and host Jimmy Kimmel also made the most of lighter moments, throughout the evening, especially when Kimmel and stars Margot Robbie, Mark Hamill, Emily Blunt, Lupita Nyong'o, Gal Gadot, and Armie Hammer showed up at a movie theater across the street to treat moviegoers to hot dogs, subs, and baskets of candy. Be sure to check out a complete list of winners, along with a recap of the red carpet fashion hits and misses at our website. And there's good news for you fans of retro TV. That's because the Connors are back. That's right. The resurrection of the legendary sitcom Roseanne is just a few weeks away, and ABC finally revealed the first footage from the show's highly anticipated return. The trailer aired during the network's broadcast of the 90th Annual Academy Awards, giving us our first look at what Roseanne, Dan, and the rest of the Connor clan are up to in 2018. No spoiler alerts on the plot lines, but the network promises fans can expect the same sarcastic back and forth, the same working class look and feel, and of course, Roseanne Barr's same iconic laugh. And now for some celebrity news from the baby bump department. It appears that sugar and spice runs in the family because this week's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians revealed that Khloe and boo Tristan Thompson are having a girl. The couple reported last December that they were waiting to find out the sex of their baby, and they've been documenting their journey with plenty of posts to fill every fan's social media stream. We can't wait to see that first family picture flood our timeline because, come on, what could be cuter than adding a mini Coco to the mix? And for you fans of sports celebrity news, it looks like Alden Smith has checked into rehab. The embattled NFL star was involved in a domestic violence incident Saturday night, and it turns out that it was that alleged domestic abuse victim's parents who helped Smith get into the rehab facility. According to Smith's fiancée, Shauna McKnight, who confirms she is the victim of the alleged abuse, Smith was the one who called her parents and asked them to take him to rehab. McKnight told entertainment outlet TMZ that the most important thing to her is that Smith gets help for his substance abuse problem. And finally, say bienvenido to Miami. The Kardashians have certainly been enjoying their time at the Versace mansion in Miami, Florida since their arrival on Tuesday. But Kourtney experienced an unexpected and exposed moment on the balcony of that famed South Beach estate yesterday. Mischievous pal Jonathan Cheban pushed Kourtney onto the balcony of the Versace mansion to face a sea of paparazzi awaiting a photo op outside. The only problem? Kourtney wasn't wearing any pants. She was clad only in a silk peach negligee. Cheban laughed while he held up his cell phone to capture the comical moment, but it doesn't appear as if Kourtney is holding a grudge. Moments later, she reappeared on the balcony, laughing and waving to the photogs and the fans down below. Join us again next time for UView's weekly entertainment wrap-up. I'm Shay Tricello, and you just got 412'd.